Get ready for the action because we are diving straight into the NBA drama. Philadelphia 76ers ownership is weighing in on major personnel decisions following their tough second-round sweep against the New York Knicks. We look at the situation surrounding coach Nick Nurse and president of basketball operations Daryl Morey as they face intense scrutiny after the recent playoff exit.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
The questions surrounding Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse are heating up as the offseason approaches. Multiple league sources have told The Athletic that the jobs of both Morey and head coach Nick Nurse are expected to be evaluated entering the offseason. We break down what this means for the future of the franchise and what ownership is likely to decide in the coming days. But the speculation doesn't stop there. We have breaking rumors suggesting that at least one Philadelphia reporter is claiming Daryl Morey is about to be fired. We explore the serious discussions within the Sixers organization to see why sources believe a change is necessary after the disappointing second-round exit, and what the track record really looks like. And if Nick Nurse were to be let go this week, the landscape changes completely. We break down 7 potential replacement options for the Philadelphia 76ers, including names like Micah Nari, Billy Donovan, and Jeff Van Gundy. Don't miss a second of this analysis. Stay locked in and hit that subscribe button for the latest breaking NBA news. Philadelphia 76ers ownership is reportedly evaluating the future of head coach Nick Nurse and president of basketball operations Daryl Morey following a second-round sweep by the New York Knicks. Tony Jones reported on Monday that ownership has not made final decisions on either figure and is expected to take several days to assess before making any major moves. Jones emphasized that the internal volatility of the season cannot be overlooked, citing tensions between players and staff that simmered throughout the year. Specifically regarding Nurse, Jones noted that tensions existed between Sixers players and staffers, a factor that will be considered in the coaching staff evaluation. The team's performance trajectory has been marked by inconsistency. While the Sixers experienced high spirits after a Game 7 victory over the Boston Celtics, a similar narrative emerged when star center Joel Embiid was sidelined for Game 2, and the supporting cast failed to secure a win, leading to elimination. The team appeared to lose momentum by Game 4, suffering significant deficits. Any significant change, whether involving the coaching staff or the front office, would not be unexpected. However, the franchise faces significant constraints. Embiid is entering the final phase of his 3-year, $187.9 million extension, and Paul George is set for a substantial contract over the next 2 seasons, limiting the team's medium-term cap flexibility. Furthermore, the 76ers possess limited trade assets, with guards Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe considered untouchable. The report suggests that Daryl Morey's win-now strategies have not yielded the desired results, and the time is pressing. Regardless of who guides personnel decisions in the offseason, the window for the 76ers to secure a championship is reportedly closing. The future of the franchise hangs in the balance as the roles of Daryl Morey and head coach Nick Nurse are set for evaluation heading into the offseason. Multiple sources within the league have indicated that ownership is currently assessing both figures. Following Sunday's elimination, team insiders confirmed that final decisions on either Morey's or Nurse's positions have not yet been made. Sources suggest that ownership plans to take several days to thoroughly evaluate the situation before announcing any major personnel changes or definitive decisions. Philadelphia 76ers are facing significant off-season uncertainty following an embarrassing sweep by the New York Knicks. Rumors are intensifying regarding the future of the team's president of basketball operations, Daryl Morey, and head coach Nick Nurse. Howard Eskin, a longtime observer of the franchise, has indicated that changes are imminent. Eskin reported that the organization is having serious discussions to let go of Morey after the team's disappointing second-round exit. He cited concerns over Morey's record since joining the 76ers in 2020, specifically pointing to a poor track record in draft picks, trades, and signings, suggesting the organization feels a change is necessary. Tony Jones of The Athletic confirmed that both Morey's and Coach Nurse's jobs are expected to be evaluated entering the offseason. Team sources indicated that ownership has not yet made final decisions on either front and is expected to take a few days to assess the situation before making major moves. Despite overcoming significant absences to defeat the Boston Celtics in the first round, the recent loss to the Knicks has prompted Philadelphia to reevaluate both Morey's status and Nurse's tenure. The 76ers concluded the season with a 45-37 record, placing them 7th in the Eastern Conference, leaving the future of the franchise highly speculative. The Philadelphia 76ers are facing a potential coaching upheaval, with speculation mounting around head coach Nick Nurse following a disappointing playoff exit. After a strong showing leading the team past a series deficit against the Boston Celtics, Nurse's tenure came under scrutiny during a recent 4-game stretch against the New York Knicks. Critics pointed to an over-reliance on starters and questionable schemes against Jalen Brunson, allowing veterans Joel Embiid and Paul George to dominate offensively, suggesting a lack of forward-thinking leadership. If the front office decides to move on from Nurse this week, 7 replacement options are being considered for the offseason. Top contenders on the list include Micah Nari, the Minnesota Timberwolves assistant, who possesses extensive experience on NBA benches and a proven track record in building strong defensive backbones. Billy Donovan, former head coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder and Chicago Bulls, is another name drawing attention. His success in OKC and his collegiate pedigree make him a significant prospect, capable of elevating the team regardless of Embiid's status. For organizational culture, Chris Quinn, the Miami Heat assistant coach, is highlighted for his long tenure and deep understanding of winning culture, having served as Eric Spoelstra's top assistant. Sam Cassell is also being eyed, given his established reputation as a top assistant coach across multiple NBA stops, including the Los Angeles Clippers and the Boston Celtics. Further options include Mike Wilkes, a top assistant from the Oklahoma City Thunder coaching staff, known for developing young talent, and Jeff Van Gundy, who has recently transitioned into an advisor role for the Boston Celtics and is currently an assistant with the Los Angeles Clippers, bringing significant experience with a 433-18 record. Finally, Jerry Stackhouse, a former Vanderbilt coach and 76ers alum, is mentioned as a potential option, bringing a unique perspective due to his history with the franchise. These candidates represent a range of coaching styles and experiences that the 76ers front office might explore as they navigate the future of their coaching staff.